Have you ever found yourself in a situation where you are asked to deliver a speech in front of a huge audience? You are well prepared on the topic, but as you step up the mic, nerves take over and you seem to forget everything you have practiced. If you can relate to that, you are not alone. And today, we are going to conquer this fear. In this video, we will learn the art of public speaking with confidence. First, we will explore the three key elements crucial for public speaking. Then, we will tackle the ever existing stage fear and how to conquer it. Finally, I will put what we have learned into practice by delivering a speech. Without further ado, let's get started. Let's start by understanding the key elements that you must learn and practice them a lot. Number 1. Body language. Number 2. Vocal variety. And number 3. Audience attention. Let's dive into each of these elements to learn what they mean and why they matter. Number 1. Mastering body language for effective speech delivery. An essential aspect of delivering a great speech is having the right body language. If what you are saying doesn't match how you are presenting it with your body, you risk losing your audience interest. And keeping audience engaged is the most crucial task. So what do you do? Number 1. Maintain eye contact. Look at your audience. Ensure you look at the people you are speaking to. It shows you are involved and confident. When sharing a story, glance at different parts of the audience to connect with various people in the room. Number 2. Gestures and postures. Use your hands wisely. Your hand movements can help express your message. Keep them natural and purposeful. Stand tall. Maintain good posture to appear confident and in control. If you are discussing numbers going up, use hands to show the upward movement. Or stand up straight to convey authority and confidence. Number 3. Movement on stage. Purposeful movement. When you move on stage, do it with a clear purpose. Walk to emphasize or engage different parts of the audience. Avoid unnecessary movements. Don't roam aimlessly. It can be distracting. Instead, move with a specific reason. For example, if you are transitioning between different sections of your speech, move slightly to the left when discussing the first point, then in the middle, and then to the right to visually represent the transition. So, we have learned the three most important things of body language, which are: number 1. Maintain eye contact with the audience. Number 2. Proper gestures and postures. And number 3. Movement on stage. Now, let's look into the next element of public speaking. The second most important aspect of a great speech is vocal variety. It's all about how you use your voice to keep your audience engaged. Here's what you need to know. Number 1. Pitch and tone. Pitch refers to how high or low your voice sounds. Tone is about the emotional quality of your voice. For example, speaking in high pitch and cheerful tone can show excitement. On the other hand, using a low pitch and a serious tone can express a sense of seriousness. So you can use your pitch and tone in the way you want to convey your thoughts to the audience. Number 2, pace and pauses. Pace is the speed at which you speak, and pauses are those brief breaks in your speech. For example, if you slow down when explaining complex ideas, it helps your audience understand better. While pausing after a powerful statement can give the audience time to let it sink in. So in this way, you can use pauses and pace. Number 3, clarity of voice. Clarity is all about how clearly you say your words. Avoid filler words like and to sound more confident. Clarity in voice helps you convey your message clearly even in a large audience. So we have learned 3 most important things of vocal variety, which are number 1, pitch and tone, number 2, pace and pauses, and number 3, clarity of voice. Now let's look into the next element of public speaking. The third most crucial element is audience attention and awareness. So how do you master it? Number 1, know your audience. Understand who your audience is, what they are interested in, and what they expect from your speech. For example, if you are speaking to students, focus on topics that interest them and use language they can easily relate to. Number 2, opening and closing. Create an engaging opening and a memorable closing for your speech. Begin with a surprising fact or compelling story to immediately capture your audience attention, and conclude with a powerful quote or call to action that leaves a lasting impression. And number 3, use visual aids. Include visuals like slides, props, or images to support and enhance your message. For example, when presenting data, use charts or graphs in your slides to make the information more understandable and engaging for your audience. So we have learned the 3 most important things of audience attention and awareness, which are know your audience, good opening and closing of a speech, and number 3, use visual aids. So now we have learned the 3 key elements that we must follow while delivering a speech. Number 1, use proper body language. Number 2, use effective vocal variety. And number 3, maintain your audience attention. However, we all know that even if we have practiced well, we can still feel very anxious, worried, and extremely nervous when it's time to speak in front of others. So, how do we handle stage fear? Let's break it down. Number 1, breathing and relaxation techniques. Practice deep breathing both before and during the presentation. Deep breaths can calm your nerves and reduce anxiety. Number 2, progressive muscle relaxation. This technique involves consciously tensing and then relaxing each muscle group in your body. And number 3, visualization. Imagine yourself delivering a powerful speech. Visualize the audience positive reaction and your own confidence will increase. So the first technique is breathing and relaxation technique. Let's look into the next technique. Number 2, positive self-talk. Identify and challenge negative thoughts that contribute to your stage fright. Replace them with positive affirmation and constructive self-talk. And number 3, embrace imperfection. Understand that it's okay to make mistakes. Most audiences are forgiving and minor slip-ups are often not at all noticed of public speaking and how to handle stage fear.